Hi everyone and welcome to today's show. Believe me, today's program is going to be a very wonderful one because we have a lot of things to do. Today we're going to be deliberating on a particular issue. We're going to be weighing different
You can
opinions.
just call it argue serious.
Please, I did not talk to
You
you.
were confused. I was trying to help you there.
I was not confused. I was only trying to pick the exact word I wanted to
You
use.
see, confusion.
What? You see what? Besides, I have not even introduced you, so please try to wait for your time and then I will introduce you and then the floor will be yours to talk.
Right.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. Well, that was just a glimpse of what we are going to be having today. And I want to tell you that today's program promises to be very wonderful and interesting. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. And we want us to show us love by liking and sharing this page. Now to the introduction. I am Ludex by name and I will be the one moderating this session. And for this session to run very successfully, I have two wonderful friends here with me. One on my left and one on my right. Okay, so our first guest on my right, to be precise, I want you to say hi to viewers at home and introduce yourself. Over to you.
Hello, viewers at home. My name is Lope. I'm happy to be on the show today. Ludex, thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. And of course, it wouldn't be necessary for me to introduce the second person because obviously she has already introduced herself. So let us just move on into what we have for today.
Move on to where. Hi, viewers at home. I'm happy to be on the show to share my thoughts. I am Dicta. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Ludex doesn't want to introduce me, but I had to introduce myself.
Thank you very much. We are happy to have you. Okay, today we are going to be deliberating on something very, very important. It's a popular notion and we want to hear different views to this particular statement. Lope here is of the view, believing that love does have a cost, while on the other hand, Dicta subscribes to another school of thought and she believes that love does not cost a thing. So, Lope, what opinion have you subscribed to or what has propelled this your belief for you to subscribe to that notion that love really does have a cost?
Okay, thank you. For me as a person, I initially also belong to the school of thought that believes that love doesn't cost a dime before now. Until I had, a conversation with a friend and I was enlightened about some things. I was made to understand the fact that love has a cost, but we might not be able to really dissect that if we don't first go into the different types of love that we have. Yes, we have the filial, eros, and agape. Yes, of course. The eros is the romantic kind of love. The filial is the natural, humanly possible type of love. That is the one that is conditional. I expect something from you and you expect something from me to give each other love and all. And then we have the agape, which is the God kind of love. Now, if we are going to talk about, this love that has a cost, we'll be talking more of the agape kind of love, that is the God kind of love. Now look at it, God gave up his only son to die for us on the cross. You understand? Without expecting anything from us. You get me? It's not without, we don't have to pay. It's a kind of love we received for free.
Can you not just bring God into this love?
Okay, like, let's be real. Let's talk facts, real life facts.
Please, Dicta, when it is your turn, you will have the floor to yourself. You have the floor to yourself to talk. Please, Lope, continue.
Okay, thank you, Ludex. So, like I was explaining, it's a kind of love that, okay, if you want to go into facts, like, right, life facts, okay, let's go to a parent and child kind of love. You know, to some extent, it's not really, it's a kind of agape love, you know, to some extent, because the parents will sacrifice for their child financially, physically, emotionally, whatever way for their child, whether or not the child has anything to give back to them. That is like real facts. Now talking about these types of love, you understand, the payment of that love that was given for free has been paid by the giver of that love. Are you with me? The giver of that love is the one who is giving out love, and now I'm giving it to you for free. That is why you as a receiver, it is like free. It is free for you, not like it's like free, and you can easily mistakenly believe that the entire package is free. Forget the fact that I that have given that love, I've paid. Like I used Christ, Jesus Christ, who was sacrificed for us as an example. God sacrificed his son. He paid the price. The sacrifice is the cost he paid just to give us love. Whether we asked for it or not, he was forced to love us. So he paid for the cost of that love, and that is why we have come to us free.
Please, hold on for a while, Lope. Let us give the floor to Dicta here so that she will not use her eyes to destroy our cameras. Please, Dicta, over to you.
Ludex, what do you mean by I using my eyes to destroy your camera?
Please.
Okay, I'll talk. So the phrase "love doesn't cost a dime or a thing" has been in existence for a very long time now. In fact, we have people use them for movies, some even sing with them, and it's so popular, commonly known, and everything. So there is no reason whatsoever why anyone, and I mean anyone, would decide one day that she wants to change people's opinion about it. What does she think she is?
Is that all you have to say? Please, Lope, continue with your point.
Okay, thank you. So, like I was explaining, let us go to the contemporary market. When you go to a market, you want to buy something. When you get there, you have your money. Whatever it is you want to get in the market, you give it to whoever is selling it, and whoever is selling it in return give you the worth of whatever amount you have given. Now, that is not free. And love, when love comes into it, instead of you paying for love, when especially agape type of love, instead of you paying for that love, you did not pay, the person gave you freely, yes, but there is a cost. The person has decided to pay for that love before the person gives it to you, was what I was explaining. Compared to a contemporary market where you have to pay for what you want and you get it. Now, in this way, why am I doing this analysis? If we are able to understand that love has a cost, it is not free like it looks, especially when someone just loves you unconditionally, you just want to just joke with the love or do anything anyhow, you know this person love you, take the love for granted. When you know there is a cost, but this person has paid for the cost, sacrifice one way or the other just to love you, you will be able to appreciate love irrespective of what form it has come to you better. But you know, when we just completely believe that love does not have a cost, you know, I love you, love me, it's not more than that, you know, that's just love, you know, we don't understand how deep and intense it is. We may not really be able to understand how to appreciate the other person's love. So that is why I'm like, okay, let us share this idea. This is it. love does not cost a dime. No, it does cost a lot. That is why we have to appreciate it. So that is what I have to say. So with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to at least explain to us and extend my knowledge, understanding that love has a cost, and the earlier we understand that, the earlier it is for us to start appreciating love from the people who show us.
Wait,
love.
did you just say with this few points of mine, after this is your entire epistemology?
And what is the meaning of epistemology, Dicta, if I may ask?
You know I didn't go to art class. Wait, do you want to shame me? That's what you've been trying to do on this show since.
But you just used it.
Yeah, I heard it.
From
somewhere.
where?
I don't know. Wait, are you trying to distract me from saying my points?
Please continue.
Okay, good. Like I was saying, or like I said earlier, the phrase "love doesn't cost a dime" has been existing for a really long time. As a Yoruba person that I am, they will say 1919 bobo otilofa. So you cannot just come and decide that you want to change that phrase. It does not work that way. For me, it does not work that way. You don't just come from nowhere and because your opinion about something has changed and you want to change people's opinion. No, I'm actually not trying to change people's opinion. But for me, I believe when we try to see things in different perspective, you understand, we will be able to, we will be able to do things in a better way. Life will be easier to live in when we see from several perspectives. So that's why I'm just sharing my notion as regards what Dicta said. Not like I'm trying to just change people's opinion, people's mind just like that. No, I'm just trying to share my opinion. Is sharing and hoping we can see from different perspectives.
Okay, and that's it. We have come to the conclusion of everything, and I want to say I belong to Team Lope, having heard all the points she gave. With this, I think I have been able to come to the dimension of understanding from her perspective to really know that indeed love does have a cost, and it is the giver of that love who actually pays the price. And that's it for today. But before we go on the show, there is something I want you all to be reminded of, and that is to pick from Lope's viewpoint. Love really does have cost, and it is the person that is giving the love that is actually giving the price, that is paying the price. And I want to tell you that the earlier we understand this, the better. And when we have this understanding, we'll be able to appreciate the love that people give unto us, irrespective of how small. So when we have this understanding, we'll be able to appreciate people, and we'll be able to appreciate God, who has given us the ultimate love. And with this, we'll know that every act of love really, really, really has a price, and the giver has actually sacrificed something to extend that act of love. And that is it for today. Well, and considering the view of Dicta,
yes,
I really couldn't pick any point per se. I wouldn't know if you viewers could pick one or two things from what she said, but for me, I couldn't pick anything. So that will be all for today. We are going to see again some other time, and I want to say, enjoy the rest of your day.
you have to be able to pick something from my point.
Thank you. To have a wonderful time.
No, thank you.
Bye.